What's going on, YouTube? Just wanted to give you a little update. It's been 3 weeks, 3 days since the actual surgery, and just wanted to give you like an idea if you just rupture yours or you don't know the process that you'll have to actually go through. And so I did mine 3 weeks ago, 3 weeks, 3 days, 3 days ago. Oh wait, scratch that. I did it a month ago, April 2nd to be exact, on a Sunday. I was just playing football, um, and I just stepped back and I heard a pop, and felt like somebody kicked me in the back of my leg. So I looked back, there wasn't nobody there, and I limped off the field and called one of my friends and told him to come pick me up because I couldn't walk that to like carry me off the field. Went to the emergency room and they did um, a test. They didn't do the Thompson's test. They did the Thompson's test when I went to the actual orthopedic. But the test they did, if I remember right, they just had me. The doctor just had me push against his hand, and he did it with my good foot first, and then he did it on my bad one. I could barely push it, so he was like he was 98% sure that I ruptured it. So they sent me a referral to the orthopedic. The next day, went there. They put me in a splint that came all the way up to my thigh, so I couldn't bend it, and I had to like get in the back seat because I couldn't even get in the front seat, and I couldn't take a shower that night. I couldn't get it wet, so um, when I went to my actual orthopedic, they did the Thompson's test where she squeezed the calf, and if it's still attached, your Achilles tendon, if it's still attached, it would make your foot flex. And mine didn't move at all. So she said it was ruptured, and she suggested since I was young and trying to get back to work, um, to get surgery. And I think I had surgery the week after on a Thursday. So about a week and 4 days after. So yeah, about a week and 4 days after I had the actual surgery. And so they put me in a cast when she diagnosed it. And the day before I had to stop eating by 12 o'clock. And my actual surgery was at, they told me to come in at 12. Um, no, wait, scratch that. My actual surgery was at 4. Sorry about that. And I think it only lasted like 45 minutes, something like that. But they said it was supposed to last like 2 hours. So I guess they say 2 hours to give a little leeway just in case if it's difficult surgery. And and then after that, um, after the actual surgery, it didn't hurt at all. And I was still under anesthesia. Now they did before the surgery. He offered to give me a nerve block shot, and what they do is is right behind the knee, if you can see, like right under here. They'll stick some big needle in there, and they hit a nerve, and when they hit that actual nerve, it'll numb from your knee down. Um, and he said he highly recommended it. He said if it was him, he did it for his wife. But um, so I was like, okay, if y'all recommend it, I'll do it. But when he went to go clarify with my actual surgeon, they was like, just wait until after the surgery to see how I felt. Which I'm glad I did that, because after the surgery, it didn't hurt or what at all. The only thing that it did was after that surgery, I had to pee a lot because of the IV that they put in your hand. Um, and every time I would get up, which was every 3 hours, to go to the bathroom, my leg would throb because all the blood would rush down. And I guess my wound was still kind of, fresh and open. So I would feel the blood come out. And after a while, it started to get like annoying. It wasn't like unbearable. It wasn't like a pain. It was just like a tingling sensation from the actual wound or from where they opened me up. So they prescribed me about 50 Percocets, and I only took four. Um, so yeah, I don't know. A lot of everybody's different. I know a lot of people say they have unbearable pain, but I guess it just depends on you and what your pain tolerance is. But I didn't have any pain. I don't know if it's because my surgeon was good or if, you know, I really don't know. But I didn't have any pain when I first did it. I felt the pop, but it wasn't like excruciating pain. Now the after a week of being in that cast, I took it off because I thought they misdiagnosed me, which was a bad idea because I accidentally stepped down while I watched. I accidentally stepped down, and that hurt very, very bad. And that's probably because scar tissue started to form. But that was like really the only pain I had. I didn't really have any pain. But yeah, that's about it. And if you don't have any insurance, it's pretty expensive, which I got caught up in that because I had recently just started a new job, so mine didn't kick in yet. Um, and the ER was 1,500, and the actual surgery was like 3,300 or something, and that was like with a 60% discount. So it's pretty expensive. And the boot that they gave me was $303. But yeah. But yeah. Other than that, all I have now left is physical therapy that I go to. I'm not sure yet. My next appointment is June 1st, and then I guess they'll evaluate it, see how it's coming along, and then I'll start physical therapy from what I'm told. And I'll let y'all know that cost when I start going. Um, but yeah, just some tips that kind of got me through this, or what's been getting me through it, is reading, staying prayed up. What else? Keeping a positive mind. TV, yeah, a little bit, but after a while, you just end up watching everything. But I would do something you love to do. I would do that. That doesn't involve, walking, but that should make your time go by pretty fast. Um, what was some other tips I could suggest? Oh, elevation. It's major key. Keep your leg elevated as much as possible. Mine's elevated right now with ice on it. Oh, and another update. I've actually, from my last video, if you watched it, I got my cast taken off 3 weeks after the surgery, and they took the stitches out. And my orthopedic told me to, or non-weight bearing for a whole week. So, I actually just tested out just to see how it felt. And it's only like the third 3 weeks, 3 days are, you know, and I can actually walk on it without the crutches. So I'm actually kind of ahead of schedule. I'm kind of shooting for it, but not too pressed on going into my next appointment with both shoes. Um, but I'm making good progress. I have an athletic background, so I kind of know how to rehab. I've pulled my hamstring twice, second time I tore it, so I know how to, I know when to stop pushing it. But yeah, I would suggest research. And it's a blog called Achilles blog.com. I think that's it. Um, I'll let you know in the description if that's right. But that helped out a lot. And I can kind of gauge off of how everybody else is rehabbing too. Because if it wasn't for that, I probably wouldn't even question it and just would have actually started walking on the following Wednesday. But it really depends on your age, um, how long you are from the actual injury when you got surgery, and if you're overweight or not. And I'm not overweight. I'm only 25, and I've had previous injury. So I know how I know my body pretty well. So if it starts to like tingle or throb, I'll just stop. And it only really did that the first day when I actually just tested it out. But I've mainly been testing out around the house, like walking to the kitchen, to the room, back to the kitchen, and back out to the living room. Um, but yeah, I would. Oh, and another thing, when I was actually in the cast, from reading that blog, they suggested moving your foot left to right and up and down, just to exercise it to give it even more blood flow. And when I'm when I'm home, I'll take the boot off and I'll ice it, elevate it, and I'll also after I'm done icing, I'll probably do that for an hour, and then I'll move it around for an hour, and then the next hour I'll walk around, and then repeat it like that, and it's actually been making a lot of progress since Wednesday. So I would suggest that. If you got any other questions, just ask me in the comments. Um, but yeah, that's pretty much it, man. Just anybody else going through this, try to keep a positive mind and do something you love to do that doesn't require walking. Um, it's my only advice, but just a little learning uh, moment in my life. But yeah, man, y'all stay up. Peace.